Sandra, how are you?
Okay.
Is treatment started?
Not yet, next week.
Okay, all right. And how are you bearing up?
I'm a bit anxious.
Yeah. And smoking? How are you going with that?
I did all right initially, but kind of...
Tell me, how did you go?
Well, I stopped for a week,
Okay.
but then I got a bit overwhelmed and stressed
And what did you use to help you stop?
just the patches.
21 milligrams?
Yeah.
Yep. And every day?
Yeah,
For how long?
a week.
And what made you stop?
I started smoking again, and it was just because I was feeling stressed and overwhelmed and
Yeah.
freaking out and...
Yeah. Anything new going on, or we're just dealing with, you don't need anything new, do you? So,
no, I think it's quite enough.
Yeah, I think it probably is. So how many a day at the moment?
3.
Well, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
That's a huge reduction.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Tell me about those 3. When do you smoke them?
Work, actually. I thought home would be worse, but it's actually work.
And are you working full-time now still?
Part-time.
Part-time, okay.
Yeah.
And is work being supportive?
They don't know.
They don't know anything?
No, I haven't said anything anyway.
Yeah.
I don't want the kind of, poor you looks. So...
Is your boss good? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's your decision, but as things go on, you might need to make sure you get some support. And when do you smoke at work?
Breaks.
3 separate breaks?
Yeah, we just have a coffee break, coffee smoke break.
And I presume that's outside. And do the others smoke, I presume?
Not everyone, but it is,
Yeah.
there's a few.
So what would be your options if you didn't want to smoke during those breaks?
I don't know that I'm quite at the point where I could still sit with them and just have a coffee and not a cigarette if they're smoking.
Because of the sort of peer pressure, or...?
No, just being around it.
Yeah.
The temptation would be a bit strong.
And has anybody else at work quit?
No.
No. And could you go somewhere else, or would that be a bit lonely and sad?
Well, I could. We have a coffee room.
Yeah.
So I could sit in there, and there's still a couple of people going there, so I'm not going to be completely on my own in there.
Yeah, so that's something to think about, is maybe change what you do during the breaks. I want to come back to sort of the nicotine replacement in a second, but tell me about the Quitline. Did you actually ring them in the end?
I did. Yeah.
Tell me Tell me how that went.
It was okay. It was kind of a bit confronting, talking to someone I didn't know, and telling them how I was feeling and what was going on.
Yeah. Were they helpful?
But they were really understanding, really compassionate, which was nice.
And what did they tell you to do next, or what did you talk about?
Really just talked about how I was feeling and just, like you said, that I'm actually doing okay. And,
yeah, definitely.
It's a process.
Do you speak to them again, or...?
Wednesday.
Okay, and they call you?
Yeah.
Good. Do go on with that. I think, whatever it takes, as much help